Well, hello, hello, Young and the Restless Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Monday, July the 10th, 2023. Monday, July the 10th. Well, oh my goodness, what's really happening in Pine Valley? I'm not Pine Valley, goodness gracious, in Genoa City land. Well, what's happening is all of a miraculous sudden. Let me see, where's that picture? No, Omega Sphere has taken off in South America, right? So now his thing is just a big deal. It's really working. And Daniel, it's Lily's birthday. Daniel has her present on his iPad, so he gives it to her. And she looks at it and she's like, Daniel, I love it. It was, or it is, he created a character in Finding Princess Louisa, and he modeled it after Lily. As a matter of fact, she's the queen. So I guess she's Princess Louisa's mother, right? Or evil stepmother, however they're going to do it. But she is in a game. Lily says, no one has ever made a character after me. So she really liked it. It was cute. So that was pretty cute with the two of them talking back and forth. And then we had what was interesting and yet funny to me. We have a new character, a new actor, a new personality in Genoa City. You know what? She looks a little familiar to me, everybody, but I can't face her. I mean, I can't place her. Where do I know this woman from? She meets Michael in the park in broad daylight. Now, mind you, this is the same park that everybody that works at Newman Enterprises walks from Sharon's Coffee House to Newman Towers. This is the same park that just pretty much everybody goes jogging through. They're sitting right there talking. And Michael was telling her, she's saying, you know what, she was tired of being on the run, and yeah, she's ready for a change. She goes, look, do you have something for me? He goes, Phyllis, we don't have the EMT yet, but we're getting very, very close to finding him, right? And so he goes, but I do need you to turn yourself in. And she goes, I am. Because he goes, Summer's not doing well. She goes, what's going on with Summer? Her marriage is pretty much over. And Phyllis is like, oh no. She's sitting there talking to Michael like, man, it's terrible that happened. You know, um, you know, I'd hate to think it was because of me. And Michael looks at her like, girl, how insane are you? It's directly because of you. But anyway, they talk, and Michael says, Phyllis, I hope you're really going to go through with it this time, because I can't move forward to starting, he goes, you got to be tired of looking over your shoulders. Because if you're captured, that's a whole different story than you turning yourself in. She goes, Michael, I know, I just needed to get out. I wanted to feel the sun. I'm thinking, oh my goodness, girl, wherever you're in hiding, Phyllis, whatever sleazy motel you're at, all you got to do is walk out the front door of the sleazy motel and look up and feel the warmth. Because see, the sun, last time I checked, the sun covers the whole United States. And last time I checked, Phyllis, right? So anyway, they're talking and Michael says, no, I'm going to do my best. And I've got some angles that I'm thinking about working, that I'm going to be working. And so then it goes to Summer talking to Billy, trying to ask Billy for some suggestions on who, her creative director for Marchetti could be. And Billy's like, I don't know, Summer. You're the CEO. That's for you to figure out. Go back to Milan. And she looked at him. She's like, oh, okay. So you're not really on my side at all, or you don't care what happens to Marchetti. You just want me gone now that I'm not with Kyle. And he goes, that's not what I meant at all, Summer. Marchetti is from Milan. You still have an office in Milan. You have people that have worked for the company for years. They like you. You saved their jobs. So what I'm saying, Summer, go back to Milan, vet your people to see who you feel can fit in. Well, none of them can. And I'm thinking, she goes like, thanks for nothing. What, she's kind of like, thanks for nothing, Billy, whatever. Right. He goes, I've got stuff on my plate I'm trying to deal with. I can't deal with helping you do your job. And she's like, oh. And I'm thinking, that's right, baby girl. Put your big girl panties on. You know what? This is on you, Summer. Be happy that it wasn't taken from you. So work the business. Get you some people in there. It's not right for Chelsea. Sally's out of place. Get Sally. You hate her, but guess what? Sally could be a great creative director. And Sally knows fashion. Sally ran a fashion house. Right? So, but your best bet is to take Billy's advice. And so Jack came in and Jack says, what's going on here? And she goes, I'm just trying to, see if I could get some ideas from Billy on the creative director position. So Jack looks at Summer. He goes, why don't you consult with our new chief talent officer? That's what Diane is for. Summer looks at Jack and she goes, no, I'll figure this out on my own. And she turns and she walks away. And I thought, yeah, like Diane would know who would be a good fit for the chief, her whatever her position name is that she's trying to fill. Come on, Diane has been given that position. She don't deserve it, nor she qualified for it, but she's been given it. So anyway, Summer walks away and Billy and Jack are talking, and Jack, of course, has to talk about Ashley. And oh, no, Ashley, this, Ashley. I fast forwarded because, see, it's a broken record. Can't believe him. And Billy's like, we got to get on top of this. We got to make sure. Can Ashley take the patents? And Jack says, I don't think so. And I'm thinking, see, for the simple fact that you're saying, I don't think so, I will bet you Ashley could take those patents, especially, there's some that she has complete control over. The ones that she got in her father's will for that period of time, those are hers. Even though she merged Jabril back, maybe something that she created from the time she merged the companies to now, Jabril might own. But Ashley has a whole portfolio all on her own, right? So yeah, she's gonna do some hurting to you, Jack. So now we also have that I already went through that. So I think I covered everything. Today was a just back and forth. Phyllis and Phyllis and Michael, just like she ain't on the run because they just out kicking it. They did everything but put a picnic blanket down and have a picnic, everybody. That's how nonchalant. And then Michael left. She said, I'm going to stay here for a while. She's just sitting there. And then she envisions Diane walking up. Phyllis, what are you not to see? That's what happens when you're sitting in the open. But it ends up being, some kind of little daydream Phyllis was having with seeing Diane and, bickering. So she was writing this letter about, Diane won and she's turning herself in and yada, yada, yada. And she's sitting there. And that's when she had that little hallucination or that daydream about Diane. And then she decided, Diane won. I give up. She backspace. She backspaced so fast it wasn't even funny. and says, oh no, oh, absolutely not. She stands up like Phyllis Newman is back, or Phyllis Summers, she's back to Phyllis Summers, is back. So that was pretty much all that went on Monday. It was not nothing to scream and shout about. So let's go to Comment Corner. Comment Corner. Sherry says, um, think about if Kyle helps Audra take down Adam. Could Summer join Adam to take down Audra? We all know Summer's going to find out about the affair. And then Brooklyn says, I feel the reason Victor wasn't pushing his weight on the situation with Victoria, not giving Nick a choice whether to take the leave of absence, is he wanted both of his sons to work together, even though Nick turned them down. Yes, that's really what it was, right? Brooklyn says Audra and Summer staying at the same motel. It's so obvious that Kyle and Audra are going to be caught by Summer. And then Sharon says maybe SL. Oh, maybe SL is storyline. Yes, yes. I had to rub some brain cells together in my head to figure that out. But yes, it is storyline. Thank you so much, though, for that. I just have a hard time with acronyms. Acronyms are not my forte. So thank you, Sharon. But that's it for Comic Corner, Comic Book Corner. I'll be back for another daily recap of The Young and the Restless.